In this week's episode of Outlander, viewers see why Diana Gabaldon, the author of the Outlander series, named the third book Voyager as Claire, Caitriona Balfe, and Jamie, Sam Heughan, set sail across the world. Claire and Jamie start their voyage. Claire, Jamie and their friends began a journey to the West Indies in order to find young Ian, John Bell. Claire was still a bit apprehensive about being with Jamie with his lie about being married to her nemesis, Laoghaire, Nell Hudson. She puts that behind her, though, and decided that the most important thing was to find young Ian. Jamie even offered to take Claire back to the Stones if she truly wanted, which was heartbreaking to think of after all the pair has been through. Claire put that option out of her mind to help find her nephew. Fergus and Marsali are married. Fergus, being the cunning man he was, snuck Marsali on board the ship without asking Jamie. Jamie and Claire discovered Fergus, Caesar Dumboy, and Marsali, Lauren Lyle, were technically married through a hand-fasting ceremony where they bound their hands together and declared themselves married in front of others. Jamie was furious because the two had not asked for permission and Marsali basically ran away from home. It was also not going to be an easy voyage, so Jamie did not want his stepdaughter coming. Jamie was eventually persuaded to let the two stay on board by Claire, despite Marsali calling Claire awful names. We learn more about Mr. Willoughby. When the crew faced sailing problems, Mr. Willoughby, Gary Young, came to the rescue. The crew wanted to throw someone overboard because they believed doing so would cause the wind to pick up and they would be able to sail again. Instead of going overboard, Mr. Willoughby read aloud the story of his life, therefore giving a life to make them sail again. We learned that he was almost a poet for the Emperor of China's second wife, but he declined because that would mean he would not be able to love any women. He ended up escaping and lived in Edinburgh, later meeting Jamie. Claire gets abducted by a British ship. While still on their journey to the West Indies, a British ship approached the Artemis, Claire, and Jamie's ship. The newly promoted captain, Thomas Leonard, boarded the ship and requested a surgeon. The British crew had suffered a sickness that spread throughout the ship, killing a large portion of their crew, and many more were still suffering. Claire, being the dedicated surgeon that she is, offered to go to their ship and take a look. Jamie was hesitant about her boarding the British ship, but she reminded him that she took an oath to help people. Claire directed the captain and cook on what to do to help the sick crew and to keep the illness from spreading. While she was giving orders, she felt the ship lurch and found out they were sailing away from the Artemis. Claire was furious, demanding that the captain take her back, but he told her he was desperate and she would be returned when they reached Jamaica.